Rupa Gupta. In this video, I am going to explain multiple choice questions on company auditor. So let's start with question number 1. The auditor appointed by Board of Directors may be removed by option A. General meeting, B. Annual general meeting, C. Board of Directors meeting, D. Extraordinary general meeting. And the correct answer is A, that is general meeting. Question number 2. The retiring auditor does not have a right to option A. To make written representations, B. Get his representation circulated, C. Be heard at the meeting, D. Speak as a member of the company. And the correct answer is D. Speak as a member of the company. Question number 3. Who can be appointed as an auditor of the company? The options are A. Body corporate, B. A person who has indebted for more than ₹1,000, C. A partner of a chartered account firm, D. None of these. And the correct answer is C. A partner of a chartered account firm. Question number 4. In case the auditors fails to appoint the first auditor, the shareholders shall appoint them by passing a resolution in a option A general meeting, B. First annual meeting, C. Statutory meeting, D. Annual general meeting. And the correct answer is A. General meeting. Question number 5. If a causal vacancy in the office of auditor arises by his resignation, it should only be filled by a company in a option A. Board meeting, B. Extraordinary general meeting, C. General meeting, D. Annual general meeting. And the correct answer is C. General meeting. Question number 6. Who out of the following cannot be appointed as statutory auditor of the company? Your options are erstwhile director, B. Internal auditor, C. Relative of a director, D. All of the above. And the correct answer is D. All of the above. Question number 7. Company auditor is option A. A representative of shareholders, B. An employee of the company, C. An officer of the company, D. An independent person. And the correct answer is A, and that's a representative of shareholders. Question number 8. For an auditor, it is dash to be presenting an ordinary general meeting. Option A. The rights, B. The duty, C. The liability, D. Optional. And the correct answer is B. The duty. Question number 9. Statutory duties of the auditor is option A. To submit a report, B. The duty, C. To keep information secret, D. All of the above. And the correct answer is D. All of the above. Question number 10. An auditing activity is dash for company. Option A. Mandatory, B. Voluntary, C. Case based, D. All of the above. And the correct answer is A. Mandatory. Question number 11. Rights of statutory auditor are option A. To take clarification, B. To accept remuneration, C. To conduct inspection, D. All of the above. And the correct answer is D. All of the above. Question number 12. Do a client has right to ask for custody of working papers from the auditor? The options are A. Yes, B. Not fully, C. No, D. None of the above. And the correct answer is A. Yes. Question number 13. Company auditor has to report option A. Government, B. Appointing authority, C. Owners, D. Management. And the correct answer is B. Appointing authority. Question number 14. Every auditor appointed under Companies Act 2013 Section 139 must intimate to the registrar within dash days of the receipt of intimation of appointment form to company. Your options are A. 18, B. 16, C. 15, D. 30. And the correct answer is C. 15. Question number 15. The Board of Directors shall appoint first auditor of the company. Your options are A. Within 1 month of completion of capital subscription stage of company. B. Within 1 month of incorporation of the company. C. Within 1 month of the commencement of the business of the company. D. Within 1 month of the promotion of the company. And the correct answer is B, and that is within 1 month of the incorporation of the company. Question number 16. Generally, an auditor is appointed for option A. 1 month, B. 3 months, C. 1 year, D. 5 years. And the correct answer is C. 1 year. Question number 17. The auditor of a government company is appointed by the option A. Shareholders at an annual meeting, B. Shareholder in a general meeting, C. Board of Directors, D. Comptroller and Auditor General of India. And the correct answer is option D, and that is Comptroller and Auditor General of India. Let's move on question number 18. The auditor must perform his work. Option A. With calmly and quietly. B. With negligence. C. With reasonable care and cleverness. D. With utmost care. And the correct answer is C, that is with reasonable care and cleverness. Thank you.